How do you live in this country and skate that badly? We're going to go to Alicia. I think the camera should be ready momentarily. With Alicia, I think we will just wait if we can get that. And there we go. And Alicia Ravenna from Nutrition House joins us here this morning. How are you doing, Alicia?
I'm good, thanks, Mike. How are you?
All of a sudden, I got this scratchy throat. I'm like,
Oh.
I just got over a cold. So, okay, so when you have this coming on, we're going to talk about the Clear by Bell. But if you have a scratchy throat at this point, what would you suggest to people as at this stage of whatever this is going to be?
Well, my favorite thing to go to is vitamin C and zinc lozenges.
Zinc lozenges. That sounds tasty. That sounds delicious.
It actually is. Depends which brand you get, but the Natural Factors has a really good one, and they taste pretty good. Well, take a few of those a day, and it will moisten your throat. You on air all day, so your throat gets dry too. Drink more water with honey, and have some lozenges with zinc and vitamin C.
And I did not see that coming. Okay, see, this is what you learn in these moments. And this morning we're going to talk about Clear by Bell. Now, this is a product that they worked really hard on. In fact, if you look at the bottle, it looks different than all the other Bell products as well. Clear, kind of in its artwork, actually looks clear because, you know, when you get to these omega-3s and into that kind of world, it's very competitive. I mean, it's a very because people are understanding exactly fish oils as a dietary source of omega-3 fatty acids. And maybe Alicia explain why, you know, because it's very popular. Where did this come from, and why are we understanding exactly what it does for us?
Well, omega-3 fish oil comes from the fish, right? There has been many studies showing us how beneficial they are to our health, specifically to our cardiovascular system. It helps with triglycerides, with high blood pressure. It has been proven also to help with depression, anxiety, ADHD. It has such a long range of benefits. It's highly anti-inflammatory, and I always suggest for anyone who has inflammatory disease like rheumatoid arthritis or any other to supplement with omega-3s, and of course Inflamex, that's by Bell Lifestyle. They work really well, pair in pair, and support your inflammation.
Now, people often wonder, like the actual source, and fatty fishes like salmon, mackerel, trout, shellfish, like mussels, oysters, and crabs. There's so much stuff in here, but again, there's things about this product that they're kind of happy about, which is, number one, it doesn't repeat technically on them. I guess that's something that is common with this.
Very common. A lot of supplements have that fishy aftertaste, and those that don't like it, they can tell it right away. And we know who that is, right?
Yes.
Doug from Bell Lifestyle really doesn't like the fish, and he is number one person that tells us all the time, there's no fishy taste, and I love it. And the same, I tried it on my husband, and he's using it currently, and he says, I like it because I don't get that fishy taste after. It's great because it's, you know, the name is just fantastic for this type of fish oil. It's called Clear because it is really clear, and it's easily digested. It's from anchovies. It's very clean. It's mildly processed, but they don't use any heat processing it. So the product is very, very clean. It's really good. And the bottle is beautiful. I have it here. I'm sorry I didn't put it on the table, but it just looks clear.
Yeah, no, I said that's the first thing I noticed when it came out was the beautiful artwork, because it stands out. Now, what about with high blood pressure? When they, you know, some of these studies that talk about the reductions in blood pressure, that is an absolute effect of taking this.
Yes, definitely. You, of course, not going to take it one day and expect the next day for the blood pressure to go down. So you have to be consistent. And it does show with using omega-3s over time, your blood pressure will come down. So also cholesterol as well. because that goes hand in hand.
And as we say, very often, I mean, this isn't pharmaceutical, and you're not looking for a miracle drug. You don't just take one pill
Right.
and all of a sudden the next day it's over. So it's more or less like a program, I would say, when we talk
Yes,
about these kinds of
program
supplements.
or program or prevention. It's really good for overall health. It's also good for the brain, for people that suffer from migraines, for dry eyes. It's fantastic for dry eyes, for vision, for joint pain. It has so many benefits. Hair, nails, and skin is number one as well.
Like when you see some of those things, and again, how long would people take this when they see some of those issues? You talked about hair and skin and nails, because very often the question is, well, how often do I have to take this? Well, as I said, you've got to get it into your system for it to work. So that's not
Exactly.
overnight.
Yeah, that's exactly it. So if you're not a fish eater and you have never taken the supplement, you may want to take it for a little bit longer than any other person that has a healthy diet and eats fish and supplements with fish oil. I would say minimum of 3 months, and you will see some results.
And it, as you said, we talked about some of the, with joint pain and all the things it does. But here's an interesting one I find is that it talks about not only the anti-inflammatory effects, but also about your overall mood. And I think
Yes.
they talk about the research on when high amounts of omega-3s, that they have lower rates of depression compared to populations that have a diet low in natural omega-3. So that deals with things like also dementia and Alzheimer's. That's incredible.
Yes, because the brain survives on the good fats. So it will not, I've noticed actually, we have a lot of clients that come in with depression and anxiety. And these days it's usually kids in high schools that are going through it. And, they supplement with omega-3. And I have very good reports from them saying that they do feel a difference. And the mothers see the difference in their kids, mood-wise. They're less moody and they're more, themselves.
Also, I mean, Doug has come on and we've talked about the actual process from the beginning stage to the actual final product. And, in terms of government stipulations and regulations, I mean, it takes like a couple of years, probably at minimum, for this stuff to be done. But they took extra time with this one. Simply because they wanted to get it right. And because you will see other ones advertised that cost way more. But the thing you'll notice, and I've seen, and they also have a diagram of the color of it as opposed to some of the other oils out there. And I guess, they, as you said, it's sourced from anchovies from the clear waters of the Pacific. So it is sort of a premium product, but you don't pay a premium price, I find.
No, price-wise, it's very affordable. And compared to all the other products, it's really affordable. It's a tiny little pill. So people that have issues with swallowing pills, they will have no problem at all. And you just have to take it twice a day. So I take it 3 times a day.
3 times a day. Wow.
Yes.
You also have superhuman strength, from what I understand.
Yes. All thanks to clear omega.
Well, and here's the other thing too. A lot of times when we talk about certain products, it lends itself to a certain demographic. Sometimes it's a little bit older, sometimes. But when we start talking about this particular product, there really isn't an age. I mean, my son, who likes to work out, makes sure that he has like these omega-3s, and he's had fish oil for years. And you see a lot of guys. So there really isn't an age that you start. I mean, I think it's just part of a dietary plan, where if you want some of the benefits we just talked about, this isn't like a plus 45-year-old or a plus 50-year-old kind of thing. This is this is all ages.
It's all ages, and it starts as early as the baby being in the mom's womb. Yeah, pregnant women come in and they start to supplement with omegas, because there has been studies that if you supplement with the omegas early in your pregnancy, your babies may develop a bit smarter. So, they have been using that as early as pregnancy and keep going with We have the baby omegas that come in drops. Like, it has, the omega business has come so far from the time when I had kids, and I didn't have these options. And right now it's fantastic because I see, that it can help with colicky baby. It can help with mood swings. It can help with energy. It can help with after working out or going to any sports functions and stuff. It helps with a lot of things. So it's a great product to supplement with.
Well, Brendan told me that his mom had like a bottle a day, which is why he's so smart. That's what he told me.
Well, that's good. No fishy taste, then I guess he can do it.
Well, it is available where you pick up your health products. And of course, you're at Nutrition House, and also available as you're a holistic nutritionist. So should they go and contact you at Nutrition House, these are some of the things that, quite frankly, that you guys are really good at, which is people come in, they have a lot of questions, and they're really not sure, what to take, or what it is and how long, and those kinds of things. In between people like yourself and David Park and Nutrition House, you're there to do that. You can
Yes.
Would you say devise a program? How would you describe what you do for people when they come in?
Well, I try to help, of course. And, my consultations are usually booked by appointment. But at this point, when someone needs help, I don't even think about it. It comes naturally. I want to help people and make them understand what's good for them. And I can do this, just by a person walking in within 10-15 minutes, give them enough information so that they feel secure and good about buying their products. And if they need further questions and have health issues and other problems, then we can book an appointment and spend more time together.
Oh, that's fantastic stuff. Well, thank you so much for this morning. It's always a pleasure to see you. Always so
Thank
much
you, Mike.
information. Always lovely to see you. So thanks so much, and we'll do this again real soon.
Yes, thank you, Mike. Have a great day, and take your zinc.
There you go. And take my zinc pills, something I never really thought I'd be doing, and probably the immune booster, which is another great product that they have.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
There is some zinc in there.
There you go. It's a zinc day for me. Never thought that was
That's right.
That is Alicia Ravenna. She is from Nutrition House. She's a holistic nutritionist who joins us this morning talking about the amazing Clear by Bell.